Hey guys, it's TNT Man 93 here. I've got a tutorial today for you on FreeCamera. It's very similar to Camera Control Master, but it is a lot better because it's more compatible, with newer versions of Windows. So I'm just going to give you a quick instructional guide on how it works and some of the things I like to do when I'm making videos. So when you download the file, it's in a zip folder. Just extract it someplace, maybe on your desktop. I just place it in my Papyrus folder. There's two files. There's the README, which I have open on another screen, which has the list of all these different controls. And then we actually have just the program itself. Now, you want to make an exception to your antivirus program because this does tend to get blocked when it's activated because it uses the RAM from your computer, and apparently that triggers a lot of antivirus software. So list FreeCamera as an exception and then it won't block it. Okay, so I have NASCAR 2003 running, and I've started, after the game started, I started the FreeCam. So now it's going to be able to detect it once I start running it. So I'm going to pull up a replay, an old replay. I'll just show you a few tips and tricks about this and some things I like to do in recording just to keep the video quality better and less choppy. So first of all, a few controls. To enable the camera to move, we press Control E, and you can see our camera's moving all over the place. If you want to pause it or disable the camera for a moment, press Control Q. Now I can move my mouse again without the camera moving. So we'll enable this. So when you first enable the camera, it's going to be on a cursor-based rotation. So this is easier to position, and it's recommended for screenshots, but it's not a continuous rotation like in Camera Control Master. So if you want to do that function, press Control H, and that's going to be a continuous rotation. So see, if I move my mouse to the right, it continues to move. If I tune it to the left, it continues to move left, and depending on how far I go, it speeds up. Okay, then we have our arrow keys, left and right. Okay, and that takes you left or right. If you want to go, it even takes you in the direction of the camera. So if you press forward, you're going to go toward the ground if you're facing toward the ground. If you're facing toward the sky and press up, you'll go up. Now you can also press insert and delete, and this takes you up or down regardless of the direction your camera is facing. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about zoom. So zoom keys are Z and X. So Z is zoom in, X is zoom out. So you can see here, it's taking a long time for that zoom I'm trying to zoom in here on the 6 car. So one thing you can do for that is press Control Insert, and that will increase your zoom speed. Okay, so now I'm at faster zoom, so let me zoom out now. See, that's a lot faster. You can also decrease it with, Control Delete. And all these controls are in that README file. You can also increase or decrease the movement speed. So this is to the left or to the right, or forward or backwards. You can do that with Control up, down, left, and right. Okay, another thing I like to do is smoothness. So let me play a quick clip here with full speed, and I'll show you something that gets a little choppy. Okay, you can see I had a hard time keeping up with the cars, plus when I did keep up with them, they were choppy. So one thing I like to do is record in 1/4 of the speed, and then I slow it down later. So let me just play this in 1/4 speed. See, now I have more camera control. It is choppy, but when I speed it up in a video editor later, it will be much easier to control. The only problem with this, though, if you record in 1/4 of the speed, you don't get the sound. So what I tend to do is record the replay that I want once with sound as a practice, and then once in a slow speed to get the sound effects. Or I'm sorry, I record it once with sound at full speed, and then once in slow motion. And then I put them together in my video editor afterwards. So let me show you an example of what this would look like with and without the choppiness. Another neat feature with FreeCam is that you do have the option to do the roof cam. So I'm going to set this over to roof here, and I'm going to go to, let's go to number 17. Once you're in this camera, press Control B, and then Control E, and there you go. You can move around the camera. And it's going to be the same controls as before. If you want to go up or down, insert and delete, left and right, move the camera. So let's just write. Okay. It's a pretty cool function. There are a lot of great things with this program. I highly recommend it if you are interested in making videos. It is it's a must-have tool, really. If you want to get something a little more, have a little more variety than just the standard replay cameras. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and as always, have a very happy landing.